Hey guys, it's the ArtzyGamer back again for another video in our channel. Of course, grab your teas, grab your coffees, and yes, maybe a little bit of food. And let's do this. You know how this works, guys. Let's take a sip of black coffee before we begin. Come on, join me. Oh yes, lovely. And of course going on my Crash Bandicoot coaster there. And yes guys, if you're new here today and you are into gaming, retrospectives, complete unbox experiences, art and graphic design, and a whole load of nostalgia, then yes, you are so in the right place here. So definitely consider giving this channel a subscribe and a like to the video if you haven't already. And yes guys, if you can handle the ArtzyGamer mess and madness and want to get notified when the next video goes live, then of course just pop on your notification bell, held up by tails there. Well, I just want to say another quick congratulations to Craig, who bagged this Sparks piece that I've been drawing for the last few weeks, fully coloured, and it was ready for my giveaway on Saturday. And again, a massive congratulations to Craig. And of course guys, yes, definitely more competitions to come. As you are aware, over the weekend, we are pretty much nearing the end of this 500 subscriber art piece. Fingers crossed if we get there. Yeah, the next thing to do really is to add the colour, isn't it? And that will be happening next weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Probably on Saturday, we'll get the lovely logo done there. And then maybe the Sunday, we'll do the background with the foliage and the mushroom and the box and stuff like that. And then there you go, ready for that 500 sub giveaway. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, we've come so far from my first 50 sub giveaway all the way to 500. Yeah, and we're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. I think maybe just another, 40 or so subs, and then we're going to be there. So yeah, thank you all for your lovely support. Anyway, well, today guys, it is Monday, and you know what that means. It is ArtzyGamer story time, where I provide you a little bit of a story from one of my retro games in the manuals, of course. But I did think I'll mix it up ever so slightly today, because oh yes, over the weekend I did do a little trip to CEX. I was thinking I could show you some of my pickups, guys, and yeah, there's one that's really crying out for me to actually do a little bit of a show and tell of the manual, and then yeah, a little bit of a read, but not actually in the manual. No, the back of the box has a really lovely bit of text that I'd love to read to you today for the ArtzyGamer story time. So yeah, here we go then, guys. So unfortunately, it isn't the iconic CEX red bag. Yeah, oh my gosh.
Basically, they didn't even offer me.
So I kind of had to go a little bit, bit of rogue.
Guys, and yeah, I thought I'll go with SpongeBob. I'll go SpongeBob, why not, Anyway, so let's have a little look what I got. Now, people and members of the Discord probably will know I have actually posted these, so sorry, you already know, it's not really a surprise. But people that aren't, well, here we go. So let me just get my hand in here and let me just whip these out. Oh, okay, yeah, here they are. So I've got two, I would say, modern games. If you class the PlayStation 4 as modern now, I don't know. But then again,
remake, so retro in a way, gosh.
And then one PlayStation 2 game. So here we go. Let's have a look at my modern games. Well, actually, I'll class this as modern, absolutely. Yeah, Resident Evil Village. Oh my gosh, the hype and buzz around the new Resident Evil that has come out, Resident Evil Requiem, has really got me inspired to actually deep dive into some other, genres. Is it genres of the games in the genre? Franchise? Whatever you want to call it.
Genres. Is it genres of the games in the genre? Franchise? Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and absolutely, I was basically just having a little bit of a chat with one of my close friends who is also a massive gamer, and I was saying, look, like, I really want to get on this hype. I absolutely am really loving Resident Evil, especially Resident Evil 4. I had a fantastic time with that, so much so that I'm replaying that on TikTok. I don't really want to go from literally start to now number 9. Like, I'm just not gonna have time to do that. By the time I get there, like, gosh, the next Resident Evil 11 will be out or something like that. So I was like, could you just let me know the best ones in the franchise to just actually get cracking with now to kind of set me up ready for the new Resident Evil? And I did say I have had dabbles with 2 and also Village. Again, it was just something that I did at friends' houses and had maybe watched a few walkthroughs here and there on YouTube, but never actually went out of my way to go and fully kind of get the game for myself. I don't know why, guys. I just feel for doing it. But I really have come to realise this is a really, really awesome franchise, and I just want to get cracking with it. So of course he said absolutely have a little go at Resident Evil 2. There is pretty much like a remake that has been made for modern consoles, so definitely pick that up. He was saying Resident Evil 3, so I was on the lookout for that. Unfortunately, I couldn't find Resident Evil 3, but yes, I would love to pick up that. Biohazard he was also suggesting as well. Then he was like, yes, absolutely, Resident Evil Village. It's really, really great. Again, lots of different elements, but all kind of like Resident Evil-esque. The whole kind of getting hunted down by like a big scary person and the stealth elements, but yes, lots of action, and that is definitely a bit of me. I love the mix there. So yes, I managed to find Resident Evil, and of course, guys, yes, a complete unboxed experience of this will be up next, well, I should say next week, no, guys, this week, where I'll be having a look at the front, you know, the back, and well, you know, guys, no manual, but the disc, of course, and what is that box art telling me as an artist and a gamer before I jump into this game. I love doing that on this show. But of course, guys, yes, I did manage to find Resident Evil 2 as well, and of course that was a game that he was suggesting, and of course it's got Leon in there. Again, I really do enjoy playing Leon in Resident Evil 4, so it'd be great to actually kind of play him earlier, if that makes sense, from start to end. So that would be really, really cool. And yeah, quite a cool box art. I do really like that there. So again, guys, yes, another complete unboxed experience of this will be up this week, just to kind of, jump on that Resident Evil bandwagon, of course. So very excited to get going with those. But of course, I've had some really, really funny times and some great times playing Ratchet & Clank 3 on TikTok. In fact, I was just playing it over the weekend, and we're nearing the end now. I think I'm pretty much on my last world, and I'm wrapping up a few missions with, what's it? Quark. You know, whatever he is. Gosh, that was funny. So yes, I'm wrapping up a few things there, and this will be soon be completed. Yes, of course, I'm going to go again and do a complete unbox of my thoughts and feelings after I have played this now. So I can't wait to do that. But as I was in CEX and I was having a look around, I was like, oh my gosh, baby. Yes, this is a lovely, pristine copy of Ratchet & Clank here, the original, with a lovely manual. Oh my gosh, I couldn't argue with this manual at all. And you know what, guys, with an advertisement slip as well. And you know what I like to say, guys, anything that comes with a little bit extra with your games, then yes, that is the true complete unboxed experience. And I was like, oh my god, it's even got the lovely little advertisement slip as well. So I was like, yes, I couldn't not get it, basically. Going for £10, I thought an absolute bargain. And yeah, I need to add it to my Ratchet & Clank collection. I was a little bit upset about the kind of state the box was in. It is a little bit grimy there. But I was like, I can't really turn this down. And I was like, you know what, guys? Yeah, we could probably do a bit of a let's clean as well on the channel, where I do take you through a step-by-step process on how to clean up some of your boxes. Because, yeah, you know, if they are special games, you do want to keep them nice and pristine. You don't want, like, sticky stuff all over your boxes from a previous owner, do you? So, yeah, I probably will actually do something like that. It's kind of like almost like a sticky grime, so it should actually be quite easy to, yeah, wipe off, and I would love to do that for you guys. But yeah, what really caught my eye though with this one as well is actually the back of the box is quite unusual, very unusual actually for the time. Normally on the backs of boxes, it would basically just be giving you a little bit of a short brief on kind of a little bit of the story. What are we expecting to do? And then, yeah, it kind of then just goes through a little bit more of like the mechanics and the style of the gameplay. I mean, gosh, guys, not to say all boxes did this. This is just Ratchet and Clank 3 here. But like the majority would just give you a very, very quick, short, brief introduction, and then it would actually go into more of the game mechanics to kind of go like, this is what you're going to be doing, that's what you're going to be doing. You know, you're going to have a few guns here and different weapons there. You're going to be taking out different weapons and, yeah, to shoot different enemies and stuff like that. Kind of like core mechanics. And then, yeah, in the manual, then that's when it'll go into a bit more of the storytelling. But with this one, actually, no. It just doesn't do that at all. I think it is really, really great because it is actually like a wanted poster for Ratchet there. I thought that was actually really cool and, yeah, quite unique. And I was like, oh, okay, that's really lovely. So like a really cool wanted poster there. Then, you know, you read out what, well, kind of like well, what would you call it?
Biometrics and, I don't know, the case study.
I don't know, what do you want to call it? But anyway, the wanted poster of Ratchet. And I thought that was really, really cool. And I would love to read you the little breakdown today of what is in Ratchet's wanted poster. Yeah. And of course, guys, yeah, I will just give you a flick through the manual as well. I'm not going to do a complete unboxed experience of this today because, yeah, I want to save that for another time where we can fully dedicate a video to that. But I will just have a little flick through this because I tell you what, I actually really do like this manual, and I would actually say it is better than 3. Just the way it's put together, and actually the art and the colours that are used for it is actually, I would say, a lot better than 3, and maybe we could do a little bit of a comparison as well. But yeah, not a fully complete unbox today of this. Like I said, definitely for another video, but I would love to read this wanted poster to you because I think it's really cool. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So let's just have a sip of coffee, guys. You know how this works. And, you know, it's going to be story time. Little children, sit back, relax, cross your legs. Did I even get my words out there?
Sit back, relax, cross your legs.
And I'm going to read you a little bit of, yeah, the back of the box here. So come on, join me, join me. Lovely. Gosh.
I don't want to be spinning my coffee again.
Before I actually go into this wanted poster though, I was a little bit upset actually that the manual didn't have a bit of a story in there. That was the only downside to this manual. Otherwise, I probably would have actually gone, right, okay, yeah, here we go. I'm going to do a bit of a story time and read a lovely piece out the manual. But unfortunately, this manual doesn't offer that. So there are some pros and cons to this manual compared to number 3. And I actually don't know what number 2 is like either. So, I can't wait to get number 2 and compare all 3. But yeah, here we go then. And after this, we'll have a little look at the manual. But okay, here we go. So Ratchet wanted poster. I really do love the look of this. And yeah, they've just caught like a really funny picture of Ratchet there, haven't they? It's probably one of the most kind of like, yeah, not that flattering, is it? Not the most flattering photograph of Ratchet there. But that's kind of what you see on these wanted posters, aren't they? They're not like the prettiest of pictures. And it's just there kind of, yeah, with a bit of a menacing look. Looking quite evil, actually. So, yeah, that's quite interesting. They've almost started to characterize Ratchet as quite like an evil character and kind of, well, suggesting to the gamer, okay, are we actually playing as a bit of a villain here? And yeah, that can really spark up that curiosity. And again, something that would really entice that gamer to take it off the shelf, pick up, and yeah, take and play. So yeah, that's really, really cool. I do like that there. And also just around the wanted poster, we have got Ratchet almost like, yeah, flying away as well. So it's almost like it's caused a bit of chaos there. And yeah, he's getting away as fast as you can. So again, that kind of suggests that, okay, are we having to escape things? Are we having to, I don't know, do some raids and then all of a sudden shoot away? So yeah, again, it really does leave the gamer wondering. But yeah, here we go then, guys. I just thought I'd read this here. So here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
Name, Ratchet. Okay, here we go. Job, a mechanic. Okay, like that. Characteristics, impulsive, street smart, space adventurer.
Ooh, okay.
His race is a Lombax.
It's quite a weird, quite a weird animal he is. Is that even an animal? I don't even know. Whatever it is.
Is that even an animal? I don't even know. Whatever it is.
It's pretty cool. Okay.
Home planet, Velden. Okay, and oh my god, he's armed. Alright, so he is armed.
So we need to be careful about this, okay?
So he's armed with an Omni Wrench 8000, a bomb glove, a helipack, and up to 30 other weapons and gadgets.
Okay, so yeah, he's loaded, guys. He's loaded, and also instantly that does tell the gamer that yeah, like you've got all these guns and gadgets to play with, but yeah, you've got like 30 others to mess around with as well. So wow, okay, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so whereabouts? Ooh, all right. So where was he last seen here?
So last seen on planet Metropolis, but has been spotted on 18 other worlds.
Okay, so yeah, he's just subtly hinting, isn't it, to the gamer, like, yeah, we've got like 18 worlds, different planets, different terrains, different probably enemies to explore here. So I really do like how this wanted poster is just a little quirk, but also really giving the gamer some information, which is really great. Yeah, I love that. So crime. Okay, so this is what his crime. Okay, his crime. Here we go.
Aiding robot escapee Clank, serial number B5429671.
Oh, okay. So there we go then. So it's a little bit like, right, he's trying to aid something here. Is there a little bit of wrongdoing with this other character now? A new character has been introduced here. Clank, who is this and why are we helping him? And is he the good guy or is he the bad guy? Are they both good? Are they bad? Like, what's going on here? So again, it really does leave the gamer questioning and wondering, what are these characters? Who are they about? And this is actually a really compelling story. So yeah, I love that. All right, and then the reward. Okay, the reward.
5 million bolts.
Whoa. So 5 million bolts if we get these two here. So that obviously means everyone is going to be after him. And well, both of them, aren't they, to try and capture them to get that reward. So yeah, instantly, right, okay, there's going to be absolute chaos in here now. Wherever I go, there's going to be enemies wanting to capture and take me to, well, get the reward. So gosh, what a game, and what a game is ahead of me. So wow. And then again, you have got some lovely screenshots there as well at the bottom. I would say they're a pretty good size, and also what I really do love is that everything is resting on a fantastic backdrop of the cityscape there, don't you think? That is really, really cool. So yeah, what a lovely back, I would say, of a box here. I would say it's probably up there with one of the best that I've seen so far doing my PlayStation 2 collection. I mean, Simpsons Hit and Run was definitely up there with their lovely back of the box art, kind of like with the comic book guy's shop with all the TVs, and in the TVs they had the really lovely screenshots and then a little bit of a story to one side. I really like that. But again, I like what they've done here as well. They have really put a lovely back of the box together here, and done a little bit differently to what you would normally see. And it is a shame that kind of like they didn't kind of keep with that. Like I said, I'm not too sure what number 2 was like, but going back to number 3, that's definitely lost. There's nothing like that at all. I would say that is just like a standard box, well, a back of a box there. And again, I did just have a look at this one on PlayStation 3 as well, just to see if they did something similar. And no, it really wasn't. It was just, again, a very brief explanation of the story, and then a few screenshots there. Yes, I do like what the text is resting on. I do like that. Very, very nice. But, you know, nothing as kind of quirky as that. And wow, you know, they had balls, didn't they?
They had balls, didn't they?
They had balls to do that, just kind of just go completely off what most games were doing there. And yeah, let's just go all out. Let's really, really capture that gamer in a different way. Let's put a bloody wanted poster at the back of our box there, and then let them explore the manual. So yeah, I really, really did enjoy reading that to you guys, and I just thought it shouldn't go missed, especially when I do my, you know, complete and boxed experiences. I don't really often stop on the back of the boxes for the text. You know, I'm mainly there for the screenshots, and then we'll have a good old look through the manual. But I think that shouldn't have gone missed. It was really, really awesome, in my opinion, anyway. But of course, guys, yeah, like I said, we will just have a very, very quick flick through the manual, because I do think it is actually really awesome. And again, guys, very, very pristine. That is why I had to pick this bad boy up. Really, I mean, yes, it was a little bit folded just to the side here, but actually, I think the more I just kind of keep folding it back, it's gonna go back into place. I think there is a few kind of little finger indentations here and there, but really not that much. I was very happy to have this. Okay, of course though, guys, it is just a straight copy and paste from the front to the manual here. But again, like I said, we'll continue that when we do a complete and boxed. But yeah, this was a really, really lovely piece. I mean, one thing that really stood out to me, yeah, was yeah, these lovely character models here. And again, guys, yes, absolutely, I am going to save all that. I am just doing a quick flick through, but I suppose I could have read some of that actually, couldn't I? Yeah. Well, again, maybe another story time, actually. But yes, yeah, really, really cool. And again, we'll cover later. But I thought this was pretty awesome. This really stood out to me as well. Look at that, baby. Just, you're like, right, okay, let's have a look at the controls. And then, whoa, okay, look at this awesome PlayStation 2 controller. And then it really does tell you quite clearly what you need to do with this bad boy to control Ratchet around. So I really do love that there. That is really great. And then, yeah, it is just kind of basic text now going through, you know, the button presses and the prompts and how to navigate and stuff like that. But I just thought it was neatly put together, really neatly put together and clear and visible. And I do like the border as well that everything is sat on. Lovely screenshots as well, nice full colour screenshots, which is really great. Compared to number 3, and I will whip out number 3 in a minute, but this is really clear, really precise, like I said, neat in a lovely form factor, ordered, I would say, as well, which is great. Everything in nice neat boxes, because again, guys, yeah, this is probably, you know, your first time playing it, as this is the first one in the franchise. You do need to make sure everything is nice and clear and visible and easy access, I would say. And I do think this manual has done it really, really well. And oh yeah, there we go, just coming towards the end there. I love this as well. Again, we will have a little look at that, but that's pretty cool. But if I just bring 3 back into the equation now, guys. Poster as well. Like, I don't know. it's a little bit haphazard. Don't get me wrong, I love the character models that are dotted around to the sides. I think that's great. But I think the blue that's used can maybe, yeah. I think the text is a little bit lost with that blue. Don't get me wrong, I quite like that there is a nice kind of backdrop to it. I think I may have even said that in my complete unbox, that it, you know, it is nice to have that. But I think maybe going back to this now I've seen number 1, I think it could have maybe actually have put this in more of like a grey with some sort of piece in the backdrop there with maybe coloured borders, and I think it would just look a little bit neater. I think it would look a little bit neater. The way this has been put together, for me, and I think haphazard is the word, it does look a little bit haphazard. And I think if you're a gamer really trying to find out where to go, what to do next, you're stuck on the game, this may be a bit of a struggle to get your head round. And I tell you what, I like to do kind of, like a little fun kind of show of the manual on my TikTok at 9 o'clock, and we have a little look at the manual. A fun thing to do. Did it on the weekend. And all I do is show a page with a quirky character model on it or something like that. And I actually struggled to flick through the pages to find what I wanted. I knew there was a page that I wanted, but everything is so kind of like merged together. I really did struggle to find the page that I wanted. And that was just to find a goddamn picture. So I think if it was maybe displayed a little bit easier and maybe a bit brighter, I think, yeah, it would appeal to me more anyway. But yeah, there we go. So that's why I think I actually prefer number 1's manual there. But yeah, there we go. Right, then let's just pop all these back here. And I think we will take a swig of coffee, guys, because I'm sure it has gone quite cold there. So 2 seconds. Join me, guys. You know how it works here. Lovely. Well then, guys, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed that maybe shorter story time today, but I thought it was really, really good and a fun thing to do. But of course, guys, yes, definitely more story times to come. And of course, guys, yes, complete unboxed experiences of the Resident Evils that I've picked up, and yeah, of course, that Ratchet & Clank as well. Alright then, guys, well, that is it for me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's YouTube video and TikTok live. ArtzyGamer, over and out.